Hey everybody, Thor from IT here. Today I'm going to be doing a little different video from the rest of the videos I plan to put on this channel, just to clear some things up, make some things apparent, and hopefully set a tone for what will be the rest of my video making career, however long or short that may be. This video is going to be about me and the kind of videos that I hope to make, and kind of what this channel is about, getting to know me so that anybody who comes to my channel can just find this video and say, this is what this guy's about, this is what we're doing. I can decide right now if I'm gonna subscribe or not. You know, it's a potential thing. I'm taking advantage of an opportunity, hopefully. If you hear snoring, that's my dog in the background. So, who I am is Thor From IT. That's the name I'm going to be using. My first name is Luke. I'm 19, and I'm a college student. I am going to a junior college, earning my Associates of Science so that I can transfer to university and get a bachelor's degree in computer science, technology engineering, that kind of thing. I think that's all the information I'm going to give you guys on who the person behind the camera is. Person on the screen, though, is Thor From IT, and I've tried in the past under a bunch of different screen names to be a Twitch streamer for gaming, a YouTube gamer, and it just didn't work out. For a bunch of different reasons, I'm kind of burned out on gaming right now. I'll play indie games and a bunch of little games and maybe a few big title games, but for now I'm pretty burnt out on it. My interests obviously include computer science, music, survivalist kind of thing. I'm not a prepper. I don't think preppers are crazy people, because you never know when a disaster could strike. I'm a big believer in no matter how safe you think you are, no matter how much you think it could never happen to me, it can happen to you. We're all humans. We all live on the same planet. And if it doesn't happen to you, it can happen to your friend or your neighbor or a family member or somebody you love. So it's always good to be prepared. And if you go a little crazy over it, at least you're prepared. You might get some weird looks, but you're prepared. You have the mindset, at least. But going back to the original point, I love the idea of post-apocalyptic genres, post-nuclear war, Fallout kind of thing. I love the idea of self-sufficiency, homemade weapons, making gadgets and tools from cheap parts, PVC, scrap metal, scrap wood, old rusty files, old saw blades, that kind of stuff. I enjoy doing it. Music I like. I'm a big metalhead, believe it or not. My first concert was a dinky little Christian metal concert. I was dragged along by my friends. One of them had just got me into Megadeth, and I was like, I kind of like this. And so I said, hey, we're going to this metal concert just because it's a concert that 15-year-old us can attend, so let's go. And it really got me started. The music was garbage, sorry. It was not good. These local bands had nowhere to go. But there's something magical about being in a crowded room with a lot of sweaty people, with a bunch of music going up on stage, and a bunch of people forcefully, intentionally bumping into each other. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun thing to do. I've gone to a couple other concerts since then. My favorite would have to be seeing Rammstein for one of my. That was my big birthday gift for one of my birthdays. I just took those same two friends and went to see Rammstein, and that was fun. I'm not so much into metal as I was. I don't spend my days in my room with headphones on, thrashing in the open air to System of a Down or whatever. But I've still got the heart in me. Other kinds of music I like are EDM. I had a small rap phase a few months ago, and that was embarrassing, to say the least. And I don't know. I like orchestral stuff. I really like all kinds of music. My favorites are metal, EDM, and older stuff like the Beatles, Pink Floyd, that kind of thing. I'm trying to move this out of the way. I've actually recorded this about 5 times so far, but something goes wrong in every one. And the last one, I accidentally hit the space bar on my keyboard and it stopped recording. So that was fun. Anyway, onward and upward. I don't read much anymore out of paper books. I do like reading science articles and stuff online. I love science. I love anything from geology to quantum physics. I am totally in love with science. Just the way everything works is so fascinating. And once you learn how one thing works, you can look at another thing and say, oh, this thing looks really similar to the way this thing works. So naturally, if I do something like this, then it should also happen to this. And that's how you engineer. That's how you build on things, is you find out how things work and you apply them to other things and just innovate. That's my that gets me so hyped up, is just people just taking things that normally don't go together, putting them together and having them come out beautifully. That's awesome. So I think I'll stop there for interests, for the sake of keeping this video kind of short-ish. Interesting thing. Oh, wow. Hello. That I didn't notice that little glare until it hit my eye. That's coming off of my car in the driveway. Where was I? More interesting things about me. Stuff that people might comment on. I have an underbite. I know. I'm overweight. Go figure. I'm a tall, pretty broad-shouldered guy with, thankfully, the ability to build a lot of muscle mass, and I have over the last year with getting into working out and stuff. But I love food. I guess that's what I forgot to mention in interests. I like cooking, I like food, but I like food a little bit too much. Seeing that I spend a lot of my time in school sitting down and at home sitting down, that's kind of stuck with me over the last couple of years. So I actually recently started a weight loss program that involves making these alright tasting kind of chalky little shakes, having those for 2 meals a day. That's fun. And I'm hoping to lose 30 to 50 pounds in the next 6 months, year or so. If I stay on this program in particular, it's predicted that with my normal workout routine, I should lose about 31 pounds in about 3 months, and today is actually the end of my first week. So, you know, all grand things start with humble beginnings, or something like that. I've learned more or less the basics of 4 different programming languages. That includes Objective-C, C-Sharp, C++, and Java. I've also taken courses on iOS, application programming, and Minecraft modifications, though all those classes were years ago, so I'm really rusty on the syntax and everything, but I get logic that takes place in programming. So if anything is written in a relatively similar syntax, object-oriented programming language to Java or C++, I can stare at it and say, okay, this does that and this does that, and if I do this, then this happens. And so I get the logic of it, and so I feel like my foundation for programming is laid out really well, and that I'm going to get a little bit of a head start pursuing my computer science major. More interesting stuff about me: I'm not a big proponent of hunting, but I'm not against hunting. I was fortunate enough to be able to go hunting in Africa once. I live in the U.S., and it was fun. I was not terribly young. I should have been 14, I think. But it was fun. I got to hunt some stuff in Africa, so that's interesting. Nothing much else. It's terribly interesting. Oh, another thing that I know I'm going to get comments on is sometimes I'm going to come off as a serious hipster. The hair always in my eyes, moderately groomed beard, black plastic framed glasses. I like old stuff. I like retro gaming. I almost kind of fit in with the audiophile crowd. I have some ATH M50s laying about. I hate using that term to describe myself, because as many good, helpful, awesome audiophiles as there seem to be quite a few elitists that are like, you have to spend $1,000 before you're really listening to music, and I just don't fall into that kind of thing. I think, you have some decent headphones, you can get some good high quality headphones for whatever price. Listen to music at a higher quality, go for it. I tend to be an opportunist. I'm not always an opportunist. But I like to view everything as kind of a situation. Every item I get is an opportunity. Every person I meet is an opportunity. And there are a bunch of different things I can do with it, which is why I'm making this kind of video so early on, is because I see an opportunity to make an impression on the people that come to my channel, see my stuff, and say, hey, I want to know more of what this guy's about. I think that's it for that part. I'll go ahead and continue on for the sake of terseness. If I think of anything, I'll add it in at the end of the video or something. So the goals for this channel. My goal so far, the bare minimum, very beginning, is every other Sunday, hopefully on Sunday, I'll release the videos on Sunday. I'll record them whenever I feel like it. But the main thing that I'm going for in this channel is reviewing, tech reviews, like I did with the headphones. I'll do it with my phone, cables, gadgets, whatever. Really whatever I can get my hands on. And the reason I want to do that is because I watch a lot of review videos, because I like seeing all the cool tech that's out there, what's being developed, what kind of ideas are coming about in the minds of whoever creates all the awesome stuff. And especially a lot of Android phone reviews. I love Android OS. I'm not one of those super fanboys, iOS is garbage. I'm not one of those people. But I've watched, and this may sound pretentious or whatever, but I've watched so many videos, and I'm okay at picking up on social cues and picking out the little details of how people work and how their personalities come out, that I feel almost qualified for the job of reviewing. I know how to look at things analytically and say, okay, I like this, but is it good? I dislike this, but is it bad? Would the average consumer want this, or what could be improved? That kind of thing. And so I am subscribed to most of the big ones. Austin Evans, Marcus Brownlee is my hero. He's my hero. Unbox Therapy, all of that other good stuff. I try to subscribe to some minor channels too, as long as they make an effort to make good reviews, and maybe I can study what they do and, become better myself. One thing I plan to do with this channel is to kind of set myself apart, is to make live reviews and live unboxings where I'll take my webcam or I can't use my phone. I can use my phone as a webcam over IP. Huh. Anyway, I plan to take whatever video input device I can and make live unboxings so that people who are watching not only can kind of interact with it and just say stuff about it, but they can be there watching my first reaction live when it happens, with the 5 to 10 second delay depending on how Twitch is feeling that day. If I get enough people going for it, I might go full YouTube. I might just stop live streaming on Twitch, because I know it's mostly a gaming thing. I know it's mostly people playing games on the creative channel and doing creative stuff, on the music channel doing music stuff. And I know that Twitch is not the greatest platform for what I'm doing, but I feel that it is the best for getting random people to just kind of drop in and see what you're doing. Like, oh, hey, this guy's doing a live review? That's interesting. It's something that you don't normally see. So I'll have some kind of link or something to my YouTube channel, and they'll say, oh my goodness, what? This guy has a YouTube channel full of stuff. He's got live reviews. He's got, not professionally edited. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of editing at the beginning. But he's got some edited, a little bit more professional looking videos that are scripted and recorded and cut. So I can get the live version. I can get the professional version. I can get a live unboxing. And I can always tune in at a certain time on a certain day and have something really cool and really personal that you can say, I got to experience this, which I think is some of the magic of what Twitch is you get to say, no matter how popular a channel is, no matter how many people are there, you get to say that you were there. You got to witness this thing happen live, and I think that's so cool. So anyway, let's set a minimum standard. My goal here is to make one video. Wait, I already said that. Okay, going on from the every other Sunday thing. Fortunately, my school schedule, and I started school this week, my school schedule is set out so that actually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have a bunch of free time from about 10 a.m. until somewhere around 2:30 to just do whatever. And if people are interested, I'm going to spend a lot of that time in here in my office, or in the office. Anyway, but I got confused there. I'm going to spend a lot of time here coming up with ideas, making videos, making scripts, getting ideas for stuff, maybe looking for new tech I want to save up and buy to review, to try out, or just to have and make a comment on. Some goals that I'll just set here are at 20 subscribers, I will make a Twitter account just so that when I go live on Twitch, one cool thing you can do with Twitch is set it up so it notifies your viewers via Twitter. So whenever there's a live review going on, it'll notify people via Twitter. I can tackety-tack little things on social media, just saying, hey, I plan on reviewing this thing, or this new piece of tech is coming out, I want to do a little discussion on it. If your friends are interested and want to watch, just retweet it. Or I'm not too good with social media. I didn't buy into it really when all the stuff came out, like all my classmates and peers did. So I'm a little bit behind the curve where that comes in, but hopefully with my inborn ingenuity, I guess I can figure out how it works. At 50 subscribers, I'll make an Instagram, maybe a Facebook page, more of this social media mumbo jumbo. Hopefully run around with Instagram and say, hey, look at this new thing I found. Do you guys want me to do a review on this? Hey, do you guys want to hear about this or that or the other? Look how pretty my backyard looks, I guess. Another big thing that I just realized that I should add in here, I love taking suggestions. I can be creative on my own. I can find stuff to review on my own, but I'm a big people pleaser. It's one of my very, very major flaws, is I love making other people happy. And so if people come on and say, hey, there's this new thing you can get at Best Buy for $50, we all want to see it, then I will go ask my dad for a job, go ask relatives for stuff they need done, work my butt off, make $50, run to Best Buy and grab it, come back and start doing a review on it right then and there. I'm the kind of person that would do that as long as I have motivation from you guys. Otherwise, it's mostly going to be stuff I already have. I've already spent a lot of money on my computer, microphone, my DAC I got as a gift, monitor, stuff like that. At 100 subs, I will start asking for sponsors. Now, for some of you people who don't look at reviews all that much or aren't super clued into kind of what happens on the inside, I found out through watching a bunch of videos from Marquez Brownlee and all those other people that sometimes companies will say, hey, we have this product we want you to review. We'll send you one at a discounted price or just for free, and you can do a review on it. And they say, okay, but don't expect a biased review just because you gave me free stuff. I'm pretty good at writing professional letters. I'm really good at writing essays. I always do really well on essays in school, or essays, whatever. And so I figure at 100 subscribers, I say tickety tickety tick on my keyboard, and what comes out on the screen is, hey, my channel is growing. I like reviewing tech. Here's a portfolio, or here's just a link to my channel. You can see how I review things. I would like to review XY product you have. Or I think the first letter I'm really going to send out is send me the least expensive or the cheapest product you have. Give me the bare minimum. I will do a review, send the link to you when the review is done, and you can decide if you want to send me more stuff or give me a discount on buying things. But for a while, I'm going to be buying stuff wholesale, or not wholesale, retail, whatever. I'm not too good with my words right now. But that's generally how I'm hoping things are going to work out. As much as getting free stuff is fun. My main focus is getting things to you guys, and I don't care if I have to use it for a week and then send it back. Point being, I get to play with cool gadgets, stuff I love, do the thing that I really want to do, which is explore the thing I love and make people happy doing it, and just have a ball with it, you know. And this sounds really unrehearsed, even though I did it 5 times, because it is. I really want this whole thing to be very candid, really give you guys a feel for who I really am without a bunch of fancy editing, and just know that sometimes I'm going to sound really monotone and just kind of go on a little drone like this and talk about just random stuff. My voice will crack a little bit. I really don't care. But the point is, I tried the Twitch gaming stuff. I tried being super fun, exciting, spontaneous. And that's really not who I am unless I just get so hyped up about something I get a adrenaline rush. So for the most part, it's just going to be real laid back. I try to be a nice guy. I might be doing some swearing, a lot of adult language when I get heated. I'll try to have friends on who've also tested the product. I'll do discussions. Excuse me. Maybe I'll get back into gaming if people want to see me do some gaming. I can be a little bit fun if I have a crowd in front of me. But for now, we'll just leave it at reviews, discussions, real laid back, chilled out. Hopefully I'll have some nice jazz or like smooth house in the back of my videos from now on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that I will get some people interested and keep doing this. I know that it's going to take a while for this channel to build up, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And what I'm going to do is keep making videos. I'm going to keep finding stuff to review. I'm going to keep doing this thing I love because I love it so much, and hopefully I'll make a thing out of it. So thanks again for watching. I'm Thor from IT. This has been Get to Know Me Time with Thor. See you later.